To get that delightful, distinctive Earl Grey flavor throughout the cake, we are going to start by steeping 2 Earl Grey tea bags in a saucepan over low heat with the milk. Simmer them for about 5 to 10 minutes. Then remove the saucepan from the heat and let the infused milk cool completely. This allows the milk to fully absorb the tea's fragrant aroma and flavor for our cake. To ensure the oven is nice and hot for our cake batter once it's ready, preheat it to 170 degrees Celsius. For the cake batter, we will start by softening the butter, using a spatula to mash it until it's smooth and creamy before adding the icing sugar. Continue to mix them until they are just combined. Then use a mixer to beat them until pale and fluffy. Scrape down the sides of the bowl to ensure you don't miss anything before adding the eggs. For a smooth and airy batter, we will incorporate the eggs gradually, adding one by one and whisk it well before adding the next. Don't worry if it looks like it's curdling, it will all be smoothed out with the flour in a moment. Once the eggs are incorporated, we can add the cooled infused milk. This will bring all that delicious Earl Grey flavor to our cake. Now for the dry ingredients: sieving flour, ground almond, baking powder, and salt to help break up any clumps and ensure they are evenly distributed. If you find the ground almonds isn't sifting easily, don't worry, just use the back of a spoon to gently press it through the sieve. To prevent a tough cake, we want to avoid overmixing the batter. That's why I like to use a spatula to gently fold in the ingredients until just combined, or there are no more dry bits of flour. This is the secret to a fluffy cake. For an extra burst of Earl Grey goodness, add in the tea dust from the tea bags and fold into the batter. Last but not least, lemon zest. Lemon and Earl Grey are a classic combination, and the zest will really make the bergamot notes pop. This little addition, with his touch of brightness and acidity, perfectly complements the floral notes of Earl Grey tea and takes your cake to the next level. I have a loaf pan here and it's totally non-stick, that's why I don't need to line any baking paper or spray it with non-stick cooking spray. I can just pour the cake batter straight into the pan. If your pan isn't non-stick, brush a thin layer of butter and line it with parchment paper to ensure the cake releases easily after baking. Use a spatula to smooth out the top to ensure an even bake. We all love that perfect split in the middle of a loaf cake, but it doesn't always happen. Here I want to share an easy hack with you to almost guarantee it. Grab some softened butter and load it in a piping bag. Pipe a line right down the center of the batter. This will help guide the split and create a stunning look for your cake, practically every time. Bake the cake in a preheated oven at 170 degrees Celsius for about 40 minutes or until a skewer inserted comes out clean. But keep in mind the actual baking time can vary depending on the oven. Let the cake sit in the pan for 5 to 10 minutes. Meanwhile, we can prepare the syrup to complement the cake's flavor. Combine the water, sugar, and lemon juice over the low heat in a saucepan. Let it simmer gently until the sugar dissolves completely, and you will know it's done when the mixture becomes clear. Back to the cake. It has cooled slightly and we can now remove it from the pan. While the cake is still warm, brush it generously with the lemon-infused syrup. Let it soak in for a few minutes, allowing the flavor to melt and the cake to become even more moist and delicious. Let it to cool down completely on a wire rack. To echo those lovely tea notes and keep things simple, we are going to make an Earl Grey icing. It's quick and easy. Place an Earl Grey tea bag in the warm milk and let it infuse for 5 to 10 minutes. This will allow the milk to absorb the flavor. Mix it with the icing sugar in a mixing bowl until the mixture becomes a relatively thin or pipeable consistency, just like soft frosting. Load it in a piping bag or Ziploc bag and secure it with a rubber band. Then just quickly pipe on top of the cake. Alternatively, you can use a spoon to drizzle on top of it. I'm sure it will also look elegant and inviting. Finally, sprinkle some lemon zest on top of the icing for a pop of color and a touch of citrus. It's a perfect complement to the Earl Grey flavor. That's it. This Earl Grey loaf cake might be simple to make, but it looks absolutely stunning and tastes wonderfully delicious. Slice it up and enjoy it as an afternoon snack or savor it for breakfast with a cup of your favorite drink. Let me know how you would like to enjoy it. I hope you enjoy this delightful treat, and it's a truly elegant dessert that's perfect for any occasion. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!